Construction News Tracker is presented by Caterpillar and produced by 4constructionpros.com. After many words were exchanged and backroom deals concluded, the Congress finally approved shortly before Christmas a new coronavirus bill to extend benefits to those struggling as a result of the pandemic. But it took the president until December 27th to sign it. The $900 billion relief and economic aid measure includes payments to individuals, loans for small businesses, and $45 billion for transportation workers. The passage also extends the $1.4 trillion appropriations bill that funds government agencies through next September 30th. AASHTO and AGC has come out strong on the nomination of Pete Buttigieg as Secretary of Transportation in the new Biden administration. The construction industry groups say they are appreciative of the Secretary-designee's call for investment in our multimodal transportation system and his support of investing in the future of the nation's infrastructure. AASHTO said they're eagerly looking forward to working with the Biden administration on future road projects that affect every state DOT. AGC, in its announcement, said Buttigieg is in a unique position to understand how vital good transportation connections are. Planning for non-residential building projects has stalled, evidenced by a drop-off in the Dodge Momentum Index in November of 2.6%. The index is a monthly measure of the industry and non-residential planning for a year. The latest from Dodge Analytics shows the institutional component fell by 4.4% and the commercial component lost 1.6%. Total construction starts fell 2% in November, according to Dodge Analytics, to a seasonally adjusted rate of $797.5 billion. Year-to-date, through 11 months, total construction starts lost 12%, non-residential starts were off by 25%, and non-building lost 16%. However, residential building gained 3%, placing the Dodge Index at 169, a loss of 2% from October. An analysis by AGC of Labor Department statistics shows that November construction employment remained below pre-pandemic levels in 35 states, even though 31 states added jobs through November. AGC Chief Economist Ken Simonson said project cancellations and postponement escalation is forcing non-residential contractors to lay off workers. Despite demand for single-family homes and remodels overall, industry employment is likely to continue to shrink. November's construction employment level was lower than in February, the month prior to the pandemic breakout in 37 states, while only 15 states nationwide added construction jobs between February and November. The Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, in its latest release, claims that employers can require proof that employees have received a COVID vaccination. The FDA-approved vaccines do not constitute medical examinations under the Americans with Disabilities Act, but employers requiring vaccination or proof of same must show they are job-related and consistent with a business necessity. Meanwhile, the CDC has suggested construction workers receive COVID vaccine shots in the third phase of the program, following those to the elderly and other frontline essential workers. The uncertain future of the pandemic has led officials with INTERMAT to cancel its 2021 Paris exhibition. INTERMAT, an international exhibition for the construction and infrastructure market, had planned on its event in April. Now it will move on to the next INTERMAT in Paris in April of 2024. The Environmental Protection Agency is reporting that progress is being made in the Flint, Michigan water supply crisis. The federal agency claims that 9,700 lead water lines have been replaced thus far in the Michigan city at a cost of $120 million in state and federal funding. EPA officials say some water service lines remain to be checked and completed this quarter. The Entire Flint project required 26,000 construction digs thus far. The city of Flint recently settled with the state of Michigan on a $641 million agreement brought by residents of the water-tainted city. Funded by newly expanded fuel taxes, the California Transportation Commission has voted to forge ahead with new road projects in 2021. The agency has agreed to spend $2 billion on 56 road projects statewide, all funded by the Road Repair and Accountability Act passed in 2017. That resulted in diesel fuel taxes being raised from 20 to 36 cents per gallon and gasoline taxes hiked by 12 cents to 41.7 cents per gallon in the Golden State. The proposed project spending is split between 60% in Southern California and 40% in the North. All told, the Commission received 130 applications representing $3.7 billion, far exceeding the scope of the new agreement. After a 2-year construction period, traffic has begun rolling over the Arlington Memorial Bridge, an iconic structure at Washington, D.C. After inspections found rusted supports and bridge decking in 2017, the National Park Service and Federal Highway Administration joined forces to have the bridge rebuilt. The work included replacement of the Arlington Bridge drawbridge portion with steel girders and construction that began in October of 2018. The $227 million effort is also seeing improved approach spans and landscaping, but is now complete some 6 months ahead of schedule, bringing smiles to D.C. motorists. In closing, a mistake should be your leader, not your attacker. A mistake is a lesson, not a loss. It is a necessary detour and not a dead end. This is Construction News Tracker, looking over the industry that makes the world a better place. Presented by Caterpillar and produced by 4constructionpros.com. Follow us on social media at Twitter using hashtag Construction News, YouTube at 4constructionpros, and on Facebook at /4constructionpros, as the streaming web never ends.
Construction News Tracker is presented by Caterpillar and produced by 4constructionpros.com.